All right, I'm here with Connor Hughes. And Connor, it's the final week of OTAs, and I got to ask, what'd you see from Aaron Rodgers?
Another really good day. The two touchdowns that he threw were particularly impressive. One was a no-look to Garrett Wilson where it was very unique because his entire body was pointed left, and then he shifted his arm to throw right about 30, 35 yards down the field to a wide-open Garrett Wilson. Like I said, I think it was no look. It's kind of hard to tell from our vantage point. When his head is all this way and the ball's going that way, I think it's a safe estimate to say that that was a no-look. And the other one, that was 7-on-7 drills. The other one, a 59-yard touchdown to Xavier Gibson. What's impressive about that is we know he's coming back from that Achilles injury. He ran out of the pocket, moving to his right, and then threw a ball all the way down the seam to Gibson for the long touchdown. So Rodgers, he continues to impress. He's one of those guys where as long as the Jets give him time, he's going to pick apart a defense, and that arm strength that's made him one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game, it's still very much on display because he's making passes that only a handful of guys on this earth can.
You just said Aaron Rodgers continues to impress. Let's talk about a rookie that has been impressive. Number 0.
Yeah, running back Braelon Allen, the guy who's been alive as long as Aaron Rodgers has been as the NFL, as Quinn Williams joked about last week. We know what he can do as a physical runner. That was the book on him coming out of college. He was going to bring that element to this Jets offense. But what the team has been pleasantly surprised by, and we saw a glimpse of it here at OTAs, is his pass catching. Yes. He has made play after play after play out of the backfield. Most of them been on little swing routes and dump-off passes. But what we saw here on Tuesday was a play deep down the left side of the field on a little wheel route. Seriously, like 30, 35 yards.
With the Garrett Wilson catch, to be honest.
Yeah, it jumped up, high pointed it, ripped it away from their defender. We were talking to some guys afterwards, and they said as long as you have eye-hand coordination, the catches will come. Soft hands, eye-hand coordination, and now impressive route running for Braelon Allen, bringing another dimension to the Jets' backfield. And they might have a really good 1-2 punch there with Breece Hall and Allen. And
you're talking about the guys who are here at OTAs. One guy who's not here.
No, Haason Reddick, and I know, again, these are voluntary. That's what the Jets are going to stress over and over and over again. But the way that Robert Saleh talked about Reddick's absence, basically saying that he has not been here at all, he has had no communication with him at all, that was unique.
That was surprising.
And again, I know a lot of people say, oh, he's not angry. But no, so we then brought up Javon Kinlaw, and the way that he spoke about Kinlaw was very, very different from how he spoke about Reddick. Now, the big thing to remember about Haason is that one of the reasons why the Eagles traded away a guy who every single year has double-digit sacks is that he was adamant in his want and desire for a new contract. The Eagles were not willing to give him that deal, so they traded him to the Jets for basically nothing. I wonder, and maybe I'm not wondering as much, but those contract demands are still there. I'm not sure the Jets are willing to give it to him yet. I think they kind of want to see him play it out, so we'll see. Mandatory minicamp is next week. Robert Saleh said he expects to see Reddick here. I don't necessarily know if that's going to happen. We'll see. If he's there, okay, kumbaya, everyone's fine. But if he skips out, the Jets might have their first. Because you said
mandatory.
Yeah, if he skips it, though, there might be the first little ripple in the wave of a Jets offseason. It's going pretty smooth thus far.
Well, I know that we are like mid-season, off-season form.
We are matching
and going to prom together. All right. It's been fun, Connor.